Happy February 15th, Sunday. It has been several months since I've done a video, and the Lord has been pressing on my heart to get back to this. And here I am, trying to do something a little different. Before I was over analyzing these videos and trying to pre-plan everything and have all the scriptures planned out and what I was gonna say. And the last video I think I did was like in November, and at that point I believe I was more free-flowing, and I talked about the spirit spouse that I'm still dealing with and how I understood that the demon was being used to grow me in my faith, pull me closer to the Lord. As they say in the word, count it all joy. Sufferings produce perseverance and endurance. And I really had that locked down on that video. And I felt good about that video. I think I did it at a McDonald's parking lot. After I did that video, I was attacked by the spirit spouse like every night that week. Every night. One night I was like raped, another night I was sodomized. One night I remember I was laying in the bed and I just was on my side sleeping, half asleep, and I could feel something pull up on the back of me and just start sodomizing me because it hurt so bad. And it was just like a whole week full of attacks. And after that, I didn't do another video. And I took it as this demon is like punishing me for doing these videos for God. And that was, I think, in November, and I hadn't done one for a long time. So we went through Thanksgiving, went through the holiday season. I got into some kind of like intermittent, what is it called? 1 meal a day fasting. And when I started doing that, I started getting attacked by the spirit spouse, incubus demon, like every day. And actually, the Lord had sent me a video from another podcast, YouTube lady, who had said that when you're getting deliverance from this demon and you're breaking away from this demon, that it will start attacking you sexually every day. So that's what was happening. And but all through all that time, I thought like, well, I kept having the Lord impress upon me that I want you to do these videos. And I kept thinking about some reason why I couldn't, how I didn't have a good plan together, how mine didn't look as good as everybody else's, how I didn't feel like, in all honesty, how I didn't feel far enough in my walk with Christ to be able to give anybody any advice. I look at these videos on YouTube and it just seems like people have it all together. And their videos are just so, it just seems like they flow with such wisdom from the Lord. And I just felt like I wasn't. And I guess in time I came to realize that, like they talk about in Zechariah, not by my might, but by your spirit. I was trying to do everything in my might. And I really need to flow in his spirit. And January came, and the Lord had still been impressing on me to get back to these videos. And I still was in that whole, what's the point of me doing these videos? What do I have to offer anybody? When I did the last video, this bloodline demon was torturing me because of doing it. So if I have nothing to offer and I'm being punished by some demon or attacked every time I do one, what's the point of doing it? The Lord kept pressing on me to, get back to it. And then I got another impression from the Lord, and it was, I can't bless what you don't do. I can't breathe life and bless what you're not creating. He kept sending me these messages about enough intake of other people's videos. Let's get you to this. He sent me so many people saying like, you got to practice it yourself to get good at it. Then I started attending this Bible study where the two pastors, I asked them like, would you like me to like record your videos of you ministering, and I'll chop them up and put them up on a YouTube ministry for you guys? Because I thought if I do that for them, at least I could get a ministry on YouTube. I could be sharing the word. These guys are much older, so they're not YouTube savvy, and they weren't about that life. One told me no, one told me like, now's not the time, maybe another time. And in part of me, I knew or felt like, is this like a demonic distraction away from the Lord having you do your actual YouTube video ministry? So many distractions from the enemy, mentally, from me overanalyzing, I guess they call it analysis paralysis. And then I decided this month, here we are in February, so I'm just going to get to it. I had a lot of YouTube podcast gurus, ladies and gents, who said just start doing something every day. They told me that already. Just start doing something every day. You'll get better at it. It'll come through. It won't be you, it'll be him. Let it not be you, let it be him. Less of me, all of you. I used to say that in my videos, like, less of me, all of you, all these things I plan out. Today's video is not planned. Well, it is and it isn't. I told myself today is going to be the day I'm going to get back started and get back to this. But get back to it in a way where I'm not speaking for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, where I've got all this stuff lined out and planned out. Just be more going with the flow. So here I am. Last night I was attacked really bad in my sleep. I'm used to getting raped by this demon and molested and sodomized by this thing, like basically every night. The spiritual warfare has been nonstop since I came to Christ, and it just gets worse and worse the more I do. The closer I get to him, the worse it gets. The fasting makes it bad. I've been chased by witches at night in my dreams. The Lord has shown me my father's a witch that's been chasing me. I think I talked about this in some other videos. Yesterday I got new carpet in the house. Big change. I think I moved a lot of demons that were in that old carpet from 20 years ago out the door. And just so thankful to the Lord for the new carpet, the cleanness of the house. It's like I've been going through a spiritual cleaning, a cleaning of my home, a cleaning of everything in my life. And it was wonderful. And I went to bed feeling that demon attacking me. When I go to bed and I can feel my body being shaken, I know it's attacking me in some spiritual realm somewhere. I don't know. I wish I'd understood it all, but I wasn't surprised, And these last 4 weeks have been really just like probably 2 or 3 nights a week I'm being attacked pretty badly in my dreams, where it's just like a night being chased by demons and witches. And a couple days ago, a guy, my life is like a Marvel movie, I promise you, but I've come to learn from all my new friends in Christ that I'm not the only one, that fellow brothers and sisters are suffering the same sufferings, literally. So a couple days ago, a guy called me from Africa on WhatsApp. Like, he said, what's up? Which chat? Chat's up. One of these apps, I can't remember the name of it exactly, but somebody called me. It was the day that the carpet people were supposed to come, so I'm thinking it's a number for the carpet people, because they're always calling on some number you don't know. I pick up the phone and it's a guy from Africa, but it's like he starts laughing at first, and he's like, Gabri, this is John, with this deep African accent. And I hung up the phone on him, and in my intuition I knew what it was. It was a witch. I had a dream the night before where there was witches in the dream, and they were trying to get me to eat food, which is apparently this common thing where they're trying to like poison your life or poison you or get you to come into agreement with something that's going to stop your destiny with the Lord. I'm getting kind of used to it. So it was like yet another night with more witches trying to get me to eat food. And it was at a table where I was with these witches, and they were like making fun of me being too fat. And it was a girl, and she was like, because I have a belly, she was like, you can do this to get rid of that belly. And she was like going in on me being too fat, and I was ignoring her. And it was like she was trying to get me to pay attention to her. And then there was a guy at the table, because it was like a long banquet table they had me at with all these people. It's like a dinner party full of all these people I didn't know. And the guy next to me was trying to get me to listen to her. And I said to him, who is she? I said, why would I listen to somebody that I don't know? And he got mad, and he was like pushing me like, well, agree with her, listen to her, pay attention to her, take what she's saying, take it in. And I was like, do you know who she is? Who is she? And then he got really mad at me. And then the next day, this guy calls from Africa, and he's like, this is John. And if I'm understanding correctly, this is the witch that was in my dream answering my question of who are you? So I don't understand all of it, but I know that ever since I came to Christ, I have been on a hot pursuit. The kingdom of hell is mad at me. But God's voice kept ringing out stronger than all that. So I said, I'm gonna get back to these videos today. Last night was a terrible bunch of attacks, and I was doing pretty good with dealing with the attacks, but I went out to breakfast and was attacked all while I was eating. Like I can feel things touching me constantly. And I kind of just lost it again, and I was like crying and praying to God, like to take my life, to take, why was I ever born? Like, I guess several people in the Bible were like, please get me out of here, Lord. I wish I had never been born. And I had fallen down again, and I was like, Lord, please, like coming to you is like I'm being tortured by these demons that are after me. And I said, you know, I'm questioning, I'm crying out to the Lord, which I do a lot of the time when I just can't make sense of it. And he always like, not questioning him, not criticizing him, not putting him down, but just sharing the my heart, like the anguish of my heart, and telling him like, it's got to be all your strength, because I have nothing. It's not my might, it's definitely your power. It's by your spirit. It's to his strength. I mean, I realized the other day, I was like, it's only because of the strength of the Lord that all this doesn't have me completely frightened, because when the guy caught me, I didn't feel any fear. Like through all of this, I have no fear. The other day I thought, I was like, this is definitely the way the Lord is strengthening you or carrying you, because you have no fear. What's happening in your life is like a pretty gnarly horror movie. So today, after I have my whole breakdown, the Lord brought it to me, because I had completely forgotten. This is the day that you agreed that you were going to start these videos again. And this is a day that the enemy is attacking your mind, making you so sad, making your eyes all red and puffy, and completely putting out of your head that you were going to do these videos. And the Lord let me know he's attacking you to keep you off the path that I have for you. I can't bless it if you don't make it. So here I am, y'all. I'm back at it. Just me, nothing planned out. Nothing fancy. Me and the Lord, not by my might, but by his spirit. I gotta make something for him to bless, right? So, I'm back. I love y'all.